Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
Thanks.
Hey, Mary Ann.
Yeah,
Hey.
everybody's making small talk. I love this while we get in here. This is awesome. Look, there's Jackie Ross. Oh my goodness, it's like a celebrity scene.
Yeah. Hi, Bri. Hi, Adam. Adam, there are NFI Massachusetts on here. Careful.
Is that because he's so famous in all these competitions?
You know, I tried really hard to say, well, in Massachusetts, we did this. So it became a joke with Adam and I. And I gave him an NFI Massachusetts
I get
pen.
it now.
Yeah.
I get it now.
So I gave him an NFI Massachusetts pen before I left.
Oh.
Well, you might see in the video, he might have given that back to you. You never
Now I see because I saw the show already. So it's very cool.
Oh, how funny.
Such fun. Now we
Hey.
got 2 pages going. Hildy's coming in the house. Awesome. I see Noelle's there.
Crowd.
Maria, Dan, Matt and Errol's coming in. Here we go. We're just letting people come in. I know it's 1 o'clock now, but I want to make sure we get everybody in before
Sure.
we get the party started, as they say. Luke's going to help me watch it, admissions, right, Luke? Done the job for that.
Gonna collect the tickets.
Once we get, yeah, we got to tear them in half and give them the stub. It's a whole thing, you know.
How you been, Justin? I don't know if you can hear your voice because I think your mic is off. There you are.
I've been good. We miss you.
Oh, miss you guys too.
Karen Cusano's joined the house. Let's give it up for Karen. Hey,
Yes,
Karen.
yay.
Very cool. All
She beat
right.
us all, Paul.
I know it. She's way ahead of everybody.
Baby of the group.
I know. Well, she's wicked smart. That's what they say, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
Hello.
So why don't we, what do you say? Shall we get this party started?
Oh,
Do
Yeah.
it? All right. Well, you
Yeah,
know,
hi,
one of the
Hildy.
things that what we
Hi,
do when we're
Mary Ann.
excited, we do the ASL applause right now. Come on, let's give
Do.
it up. Woohoo!
Hi,
We're gonna
Terry.
give it up for Mary Ann. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna just start. Let's see. We're gonna move to this view. Yeah, all right. So very good. Well, welcome everybody. We're so excited, Mary Ann, to have an opportunity to celebrate you and to honor you for your service with the organization and to thank you. And, you know, what's going to happen during our time together here is that we put together a little video. A lot of people took time to send messages and
Oh.
we put them all together. So you'll have that as a keepsake. We're also recording this event too. So you'll have a recording in a recording. You'll be able to sort of remember what everyone says and how we share about all of your great work during this event. So you'll have a keepsake in that way. So,
Great.
so the first thing we want to
Yep.
do is show you this little video.
Okay.
And then from there, we have a number of things that folks want to do to commemorate you. So that's in the plan. And then everybody, after Sharon has a little PowerPoint that she'll present to us as well. And after we go through all of that, then we'll open it up. If anyone has any comments or things that, you know, you'd like to share with Mary Ann, it would be a great time to do that. And then Mary Ann, towards the end, we're going to ask you to say something. So be ready. Now,
Okay.
did you prepare a big speech?
I have one all prepared, yes.
30, 40 hours of just,
Just
you
don't
know,
ask me to send it to Jay because I can't seem to figure that out.
Yeah, we're not gonna, we're taking care of the videoing right now, aren't we? So, all right, everybody. So are you guys ready to see the congratulations and Mary Ann's retirement video? Are we ready? Should we do it?
Yep.
Ready.
All right, let's
ready.
go. Here we go. With the help of technology, we'll do it. Now, I'm going to do one adjustment though, so hold on 1 second, because I realized I got to do something else here to make sure it works just right. There we go. I'm sorry about the minor glitch, but we are in. Here it comes.
Hi, Mary Ann.
Hey, Mary Ann.
Cute,
Wow.
cute.
I can't believe it. You're retiring and 40 years of service. I mean, this is incredible, right? And I was thinking back just the other day about when we first met. And you know what? I remember feeling that we are kindred spirits. I mean, here we were working together, trying to make a difference, trying to build community services. I mean, we were scratching our heads, wondering like, now what are we going to do? And how is this going to work out? And I have to tell you, for 4 decades, you have done just that. You've made a difference. You've helped things to work out. And it's been such an honor and a pleasure to call you a colleague and a friend. Hey, we have a little surprise for you here in this video. I hope you're going to enjoy it. There's been a lot of creativity. So buckle your seatbelt and get ready. And hope you enjoy this celebration. We love you, Mary Ann, and congratulations on your retirement.
Mary Ann, when Paul told me you were retiring, honestly, I was at a loss for words. I think of the impact you've had on all of the consumers, the families, and colleagues that you've interacted with. So I decided to write you a little poem that goes like this. Mary Ann, I realize I have known you for 33 years, and most of that has been because of our careers. The love you have for those in your care speaks to your heart and your warmth, making you so rare. With your upbeat personality and your forever smile, you will always make everyone feel so worthwhile. I know so many years that you worked at NFI makes it impossible for me to think we are saying goodbye. You will always be part of the NFI community, and we will stay in touch through many an opportunity. We love you, we will miss you, and we wish you well. Godspeed, and remember, this isn't a farewell. Mary Ann, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for sharing your heart of gold with all of us, with consumers, with families, with all your friends at NAFI and NFI. You're special, and know that you've helped create and build NFI NAFI as we know it today. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey, Mary Ann. What a ride we've been on. It's been a long time. We started around the same time, and here it is 40 years later, longer than most marriages last. And, you know, I just hope and pray that you know what an impact that you've had on people that you've worked with, people that you've served, all around Massachusetts, New Hampshire, so many places. You've supported us up in Maine when we were getting going there. And you've just been an amazing, incredible colleague over the years. every conference. I look forward to seeing you sometimes crash your table, like it or not. And I just want to say thank you and just how amazing a person you are. You're really special. I love you so much. I really, truly hope all the best and wish all the best for you and your family. And I just want to thank you for some amazing memories and incredible moments. Be well.
Hey, Mary Ann, I just want to thank you for the incredible amount of work you've done in service to so many people over the years. I also want to thank you for being such a warm friend over the time I've known you. It's been almost 25 years now. I remember when I arrived at NAFI, NFI, you were that person who just always made me feel comfortable. You're so easy to talk to. I know that's been a quality you've never lost, and I appreciate it so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
It seems almost impossible to believe that when we first began working together at NFI, Massachusetts in the early 1980s, we were both in our 20s, and in my case, very late in my 20s. And here we are 40 years later at retirement. Wow. Over the years, I think we've experienced everything our chosen career has to offer, especially for you who stuck with it your entire career. I know you've experienced it all, the joys of seeing people grow and reclaim their lives in the community, the satisfaction of creating and supporting better, more humane service systems, inspiring and mentoring staff to make a difference in the lives of others, and of course, the inevitable frustrations and disappointments that this field sometimes brings. So what advice does an old retired guy like me have to offer someone about to take the same route? If you haven't realized it already, once we step out of the fast lane with all its pressures and distractions, it's not so much the big things in life, but the little things in life that become more important, especially sharing experiences with the people who matter most to us. It's the subtle difference of distinguishing between the things we want or think we want and the things that make us happy. Mary Ann, you've been a giver during all the time I've known you, and that's been a very long time. In your retirement, please focus on what makes you happy, because you deserve it.
Mary Ann, wow, retirement? After many decades of selfless service, we are here to wish you well and to thank you. I am so grateful for having shared nearly 2 decades with you. During my first weeks at NFI, you mentioned you thought it was brave to change employers, and I told you I thought it was braver to stay. It is easier to move, try on new things, and then when the real stuck issues show up, to simply go somewhere else and tackle the low-hanging fruit. You, on the other hand, stuck with NFI through thick and through thin, through ups, downs, and transitions. Your fierce advocacy for and commitment to the clients was evident by your persistence and reliability. No task was beneath you. You did it all, from cleaning houses prior to occupancy to heading out to speak directly to a particularly troubling client about her hygiene. Actually, I can recall you did that at least twice. When you took me around to programs, your pride in the staff and in client progress was evident. You positively beamed as you described their accomplishments. And your sense of humor and infectious laugh benefited everyone. You have done so much for so many clients, staff, and peers. I hope you can reflect back on your significant contributions and know that this has been a job well done.
Mary Ann, you have been part of this organization, NAFI and NFI, almost from its beginning. When you think 40 years, almost 40 years that you have been around working with us and working to try and make the mission that we all believe in, which is alternatives to institutionalization and hospitalization, from the beginning, becoming what it is right now, which is many alternatives that we developed. And you were one of those who were really helping us all along, moving from institutions into a community and working with people, even though they need the intensive care and supervision, and you did it with grace and with strength. And not only this, but you became a role model, clearly a role model for many staff that you worked with, for the organization in general. So as you know, Paul suggested here, it's a celebration. It's a celebration of the time that you were with us. It's a celebration of the work you keep with us, and we wish you really what you deserve. That is a good retirement, and your name and the kind of thing that you leave with us will stay with us for years to come. So thank you, Mary Ann. Thank you on behalf of all NAFI and NFI, and we wish you the best.
Hey, Mary Ann, I can't believe it. 40 years of dedicated, loyal service to one agency. What an accomplishment. A lot of people don't know this, but 11 years ago, Mary Ann helped us set up THS Concord when we got that contract. We worked together doing interviews and checking references, and we had a lot of good laughs just getting through the references. And then here we are many years later, and Mary Ann used to say to me, when is my dream job going to open up? Well, it opened up, and she came in August a couple of years ago to help us out, and she did a phenomenal job. And I just want to say congratulations, Mary Ann. You rock, and we miss you lots. Thanks.
Hey, Mary Ann, just want to give you a chance to see some smiling faces from folks who want to say something to you. Hi, Mary.
Okay. I'll still be able to come and see you with my walker. So enjoy your theater.
Hi, Mary Ann, it's Jason. I just want you to have a good retirement and everything, and I hope everything works out. It's nice to know you. It's really nice to know you. Thank you.
I just want to let you know, Mary Ann, I think of you when I pick things up and put them down.
Hey, Mary Ann, it's Deborah. We got the beat, we got the beat. I hope you're doing well, and we're gonna miss you. I'll see you later.
It was awesome to meet you when I came here. You're definitely going to be missed. Happy retirement, Mary Ann. Love you.
It's me, Bill. Hi, Mary Ann. I'm glad to hear that you're gonna move on with your life, and I hope everything goes well. Congratulations. Peace.
Oh my God. Hi, Mary Ann. I wanted to say thank you and have a wonderful life.
Hi, Mary Ann, it's Bruce. Have a good time with the new retirement.
Hey Mary Ann, it's Ronnie. I just want to say hello. I hope you got Tom a nice Christmas card, and we love you very much.
Hi Mary Ann. We all love you very, very much, and we miss you.
Hi, Mary Ann. Hi, Mary Ann. So, I want to say thank you for everything. I'll miss you. Okay. Quite genuinely. I will miss you. Bye.
Hi, Mary Ann. Good luck and I'll miss you. Bye.
Hi, how you doing, Mary Ann? Can you hear me? I hope things are going good for you, and I've been hoping things are doing all right for you. I just want to let you know I loved working with you. Just so you know, okay? And I love you.
Hi, Mary Ann. It's April. How you doing? I'm surprised to hear you're retiring. We're gonna miss you. I enjoyed working for you. I got out of hand. I'm restricted till next week. So, it is what it is. Bye.
Hey, Mary Ann, it's me again. Now your entire team wants to share a message with you about how they describe you using the first letter of their first name.
Hey, S for successful. Z for zeal.
N for you nailed it.
G for gracious.
K for kind-hearted.
N for nifty.
M for marvelous.
D for determined.
J for jovial. C for caring.
K for Krista.
J for jubilant. M for Massachusetts. Delightful.
M for magnificent.
J for joyful.
I for inspiring. S for sincere. G for gorgeous. B for brave. D for decent.
B for beautiful.
Hey, awesome. B for patriotic.
Hey, Mary Ann, in honor of your retirement, your team has a message for you. You're thoughtful.
You're happy. You're awesome. You're nice.
You're kind. You're young at heart.
You're outstanding.
You're understanding.
Hi, Mary Ann. It's been a pleasure getting to know you. Every time I would see you, you always were smiling, and it spread to others. I hope you enjoy your retirement, and NFI will miss you. Keep smiling.
Hi, Mary Ann. I'm stuck in a paper bag. I need help. Oh, Kate, can you help me? Hi, Mary Ann.
Hi, Mary Ann. Congratulations. Good luck.
We miss you. Bye.
Hi, Mary Ann. I just wanted to take a few minutes to tell you how wonderful it's been working with you for over, I don't know, it's been almost 30 years for me working with you. And it would always be my highlight at the NAFI conference to come and see you, seek you out, give you a big hug, and talk about the good old days and then all the changes that had happened over the past year. And we just always had this really unique and special connection. So I'm really sad that you're leaving, and I'm going to miss seeing you, but I want you to know how much I support you taking care of your health and getting well and living the rest of your life retired with your family. I think that's going to be so important for you. And so even though we'll miss you, I'm really happy for your future and wishing you all the positive vibes and love that one can send. So take care, and we'll hopefully see you at some point in the future, maybe at another conference. Okay, bye-bye.
Well, Mary Ann, we're coming to the close of this tribute video, and I hope you enjoyed all the heartfelt thank yous and congratulations. It's clear you've made a huge impact on people's lives, and I know you have. You've made an impact on my life too. And we just thank you so much for everything that you've done to support NFI, NAFI over all these years, and all that you've done to make a difference in the lives of the people we serve. We wish you the best in your retirement. And before we go, listen, let's all give a huge round of applause for Mary Ann. Come on, give it up, everybody. Yay! Congratulations, Mary Ann. Let's all give it up for Mary Ann right now, everybody. Give it up. Woohoo! Yeah. All right. Well, Mary Ann, you know, as oh, that's interesting. I just got to stop this 1 second. As I listened to what everyone was saying, wasn't it remarkable just to hear all of this together, and the words that I heard, Mary Ann, were the impact that you had, that you were kind, that you're caring, that you had commitment to the work, that you're helping this idea of selfless service. I mean, these are all the words that people were saying, that they loved working with you. Even the word Massachusetts, it had a meaning there in which I now know. I know where it's coming from now. But just your involvement, your commitment, your passion, your caring, who you are as a person, is clear. You've made such a difference. And we can't thank you enough for all the work that you've done over all of these years. And I don't know if everyone knows, but you already had a storied career even before you came to NFI. You had been working to help people within the mental health system, and working up in the behavioral area. I mean, you were already well involved before you came here, and then you've come and had a storied career with us. So we got together. We said, well, what can we do? There's got to be a couple things that we could do to commemorate your service, and as a small token of our appreciation. And so I'm going to ask for Terry now to go ahead and you might have to unmute yourself, Terry, to go ahead and present a little something to Mary Ann.
Hi, Mary Ann. I just want to say a few words before I make a presentation, but wow, I hope you feel the love from that, that video. And, I was just watching your face as those participants were, making their speeches to you, and you could see, just how much it meant to you. I mean, you mean a lot to them, and they mean a lot to you. So there's definitely the love there. So you can tell they're going to miss you. But I just wanted to say, like Jan said, back in December of 2011, we were all on going fast forward to try to fill these positions. And you and I worked alongside of a couple of other people, and we were interviewing and calling references. And I really got to know you at that point. And how surreal was it that, it turns out you came back and ran that program that you interviewed all those people for. So, but it was a great time. There's a lot of memories that, I'm going to hold from that whole, situation. And I just want to, thank you on behalf of, NAFI, NFI for your 40 years. You should be proud of all the, all the great things you did while you were with us. And like everybody else said, there's all these themed words, kind and polite, and you just had such a kind demeanor. It was a pleasure, working with you. And I wish you nothing but the best.
Thanks, Terry.
But I'd like to present this. We thought this would be something that, a small token, something you could put in your living room, or maybe on that mantle up there behind you. And it's
nice.
a clock that says, "Thank you for 40 years of service with NAFI, NFI, March 30, 2022. I don't know, can you see it?
I can see it. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Send it along to you.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's give it up. A little round of applause, everybody. Yeah, we know where your address is. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to ask Jan to do a little presentation. She has a little something that we've put together for you too. So go ahead, Jan.
Yeah, so hi, Mary Ann, and hi, everybody. Just a little thing about when Mary Ann was helping us, like Terry went to, I mean, she was a big help at interviewing and references. We had to hire 60 people in 60 days. So I don't know if Mary Ann remembers this. We interviewed one guy, and out of all the interviews that day, I looked at her and I said, he was the best. She goes, yeah, I'm going to check his references right now. And she comes back about 10 minutes later, and she's a little white. And I said, what's with the references? And she said, I don't think he's going to work out. I go, why? She goes, he's a felon at the state prison, and his parole officer brought him to the interview. And I said, so when's he get out? He goes, Jim, he's a felon. So we had a big laugh about that, because he did. He was the best interviewer that day. But
supervisor now.
Yeah, he's a supervisor now. No, it didn't work out. But Mary Ann, we get in this room and we talk about these events, and we were having a discussion. What should we get Mary Ann? You know how that goes. What should we get Mary Ann? And 45 minutes later, somebody said, why don't we get her a gift card that her and her family can spend on what they want. So we're going to send along to you a gift card for $1,000, Mary Ann, for you and your family. So congratulations on your retirement.
Wow.
And we hope you get to enjoy it and do, like somebody said, those small things in life with your family, and you'll have a little extra cash to do that. So
Wow, great. Thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you, Jan. All right, let's give it up. Give it up, everybody. Come on.
Yay.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, all right. Now,
Wow.
before we open this special event to some comments from anyone who's interested in the audience, Sharon has a little slideshow that she's put together that she'd like to go ahead and I'm going to show it, and she's going to talk through it. Is that right, Sharon? Is that true?
Yes.
All right, let me just get it right
Hey.
here.
You look comfy in that chair. I'm just saying.
Yes, this is a new chair though, Mary Ann. That chair you were sitting in was not that good. First of all, before I go through this, Mary Ann, I didn't do my own little separate video because I figured I would be speaking. I just wanted to say to you, as others did, congratulations. I remember when you and I met, I think the office for, it was NFI, right, Matt? Then it was at 10 Harbor Street in Danvers. You were in that little, I call it the basement, but the lower level, your office was there. And as Jill mentioned in her video, every time I saw you at the conference, you and I were like, hey, like we're old friends, how you doing? Hugs. And then you kept asking me, how's my dream job? And I said, it's good, it's good. So the one thing I want to say, I am happy that you were able, before you retired, to finally get into your dream job for a couple years. As you can see by the videos, as somebody said, you have had a great impact on people here. I mean, you started in August 2019, then COVID hit. I mean, it was like crazy. But you know, you and your team, you were here, you stuck to it. You know, the ice cream thing was a huge thing for people. So I just want to say, you know, congratulations, because not many people can say I've worked 40 years in the same place. So, I mean, and I have some stuff that I would like to bring to you at some point from here, from folks. So at some point we'll arrange that. So, but congratulations. So we did this.
Thanks, Sharon.
I have to give, you know, mostly Linnell credit for this because she had the stuff. I tried to search for a couple pictures, but we wanted you to, you know, obviously these are all the houses in the day program. So
yeah, she loves special projects, that one now.
And just so you know, we were continuing your special projects. We have bought some stuff to spruce up the houses,
nice
furniture, you know, paintings, all that kind of stuff. We're still continuing with your tradition of every quarter we do a little drawing for birthdays, you know, the Dunkin' Donuts gift card for folks, just continuing your tradition here because I think that's a great tradition. So, all right, Paul, thank you.
Great, thank you.
So just here are some pictures of, you know, Fran would have been here, so I had to step in for Fran, but she couldn't be here that day, but she wishes you well, obviously also, but so, okay, Paul. I believe this happened at some point after people could go out, right? So, you know, just some of these smiling faces, some who spoke to you today. You know, people have asked me since you went out on leave that, where's Mary Ann? When's she coming back? Da, 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 you know, and finally I had to say she's retiring. They're like, you're gonna be here? They did. I said, I'm sorry, you're kind of stuck with me now, but yep, she's retiring. She's gonna enjoy whatever she's gonna enjoy. Now, obviously you didn't have a car wash, but you know, that smiling face right there for you.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, that, you know, again, people hiking and
you let Matthew take the clients out.
I know.
Okay. All right. He does have history.
Right. So again, like all the hard work you and the team did during the pandemic here with, you know, just getting into and sharing with folks and connecting with the community from a distance.
Nice.
There you go. There's Matthew on his fishing trip with folks that did you let him do that? Because I don't know if I did.
Well, they don't always ask permission.
Right. So there was a spirit week here a few weeks ago. And so this was folks getting ready. I wasn't here, I was on vacation, but they were ready. I don't know if they were singing or dancing or something here, but
Oh,
Miss Selena
cute.
while her
Yeah,
picking.
she got her hair cut.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
Just, that reminder on the left there of those beautiful boxes that you guys used to have to unpack, repack. So for folks who don't know, during the pandemic here in Concord, they had ordered from a food company that would deliver stuff on a weekly basis. They'd have to separate it all and send it to all the houses. So it was a lot of work.
A lot of work.
This was part of Spirit Week too. Just folks, whether you wear your favorite superhero or your favorite sports team.
Nice.
Again, just so you can see people too.
Look at Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Right,
nice.
more of the, some of the memories, good or not, from a couple years ago. There you go. The
Very
girls
nice.
are groovy on Thursday.
They look groovy.
Groovy day. And we had this one in there, of course, because this was like the big thing during the pandemic. I mean, that kind of brightened all our days.
Yep, of course.
There you go. And I think Noelle had to take somebody to get
blood work or
tested.
something, yeah.
And she didn't know what was happening, so she made sure she was pretty well gowned up and everything.
Yeah, yeah. I have that picture on my phone.
Right. I think this was during the pandemic, right? Wear your NFI gear.
Yep.
And then, of course, we can't see the third shift staff all the time, so we put their faces in there for you.
Yep. Yeah, great.
And of course, your little crew there who, as Terry mentioned, that, they truly do miss you and you have impacted their lives more than you probably know. So thank you for that. All right.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up for transitional housing and that nice PowerPoint. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Okay, well, we're at a place in the program now where we would like to open it up. If people want to have something to say, there's a couple ways to do that. You can raise your hand electronically, which I see Donna Ray Watson. She knows what's up with that, and so does Jackie. So you can do it that way, or you can put your name in the chat if that would be easier for you. And failing that, you can just start, yelling out at some point if you get frustrated. So, let's start with the hands that are up, and I'll kind of call on folks in order. And this is an opportunity, Mary Ann, for people to just share with you some of their thoughts and feelings about this big event. So Donna.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Mary Ann.
Hey, Donna.
I'm over here with part of your crew.
Yes. Hi, Annette.
I'm here with Annette.
Hey.
And with Penny.
Great.
We also have someone else who wants to say hi to you. And, I want to say, Mary Ann, that the one thing that you taught me was how to take people out of nursing homes and put them into houses and take care of them. We both were learning that together. It was something brand new. We didn't know what we were doing. And now we have several houses with thriving people that are living independently, teams of staff people. Everybody's doing fantastic. So I want to thank you for that, Mary Ann. And I want to say one thing I've always known about you, and I noticed from the very beginning. I've known you for 25 whatever years, and I always noticed how much you love the clients and how happy you were around them, and that's something that I can relate to, and that's why I do this work. It's it wouldn't be worth it to me coming to work every day if I couldn't, be around some of the folks and enjoy them. And I'm really happy. And not only that, your love of the animals. And that's something else that I've always known about you. Your love of people and your love of the animals.
Awesome.
And and we have somebody who wants to say hi to you. We're going to bring them over. And I want to say I'm proud to continue on with your work, Mary Ann. I'm not far behind you, honestly. I remember at the NFI conference, and you were standing in line. And there was Dr. Bacall, Steve Hahn, and you, and Paul, at the very beginning of the line, of having been here that long and having started this agency. So that's something I won't forget. And here we go. I'm going to bring the laptop over. It's the client you've known the longest, Mary Ann. Say hi.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Hi, Mary
How
Ann.
are you, Donald?
I hear you retiring.
I am retiring. I know I'm not nearly old enough to retire, but I've decided to do so anyway.
You know, Mary Ann, I want to clarify something. I've known you longer.
Yes, that's
than
true.
Donna, damn the state days.
I
when
do
you were a
remember.
scared little rabbit that came onto the ward.
You know, I was a toddler. What do you expect?
Yeah, you were. Those were fun days too. Different kind. But it's nice that we're both going to be retiring at the same time. We'll have to take those grandchildren out.
Nice. We'll have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Say
fantastic.
goodbye.
Say goodbye.
You know what, Mary Ann?
What?
It's not going to be the same without you.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
so nice.
Thanks. That's very sweet of you. Aw.
Super sweet. Okay, thank you. That's awesome. Let's hear
Thank
from
you.
Jackie.
We have Annette here too.
Oh, okay. Before we
Hey,
jump to
Annette.
Jackie, go ahead, Annette.
Oh,
Mary Ann,
How's it going?
it's going good. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Same here.
like,
Ditto.
yeah, because I appreciate like whenever, there was an issue and we call you, you had the right words and the right advice for us.
Said that before, Annette. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it helped me to make better decisions
Yes.
because
you
I learned
said
from
that.
all the advice that you gave on how to handle
Thank you.
situations.
Thank you.
That's
Happy
awesome.
to be of service.
So awesome. Jackie Ross, you're up.
Oh my God, this is like a coming home. I'm so
Jackie.
thrilled to see all these faces. I miss you all. And first and foremost, Mary Ann, you are my friend who I adore and love. And wow, more than 30 years ago, we met and we were always on these different tracks, right? So you were in the adult world, I was in the kid world.
Yep.
And I think of all the things that I learned from you the most was your compassion, your empathy, just how you embraced the populations that you worked with. Because working with the adults was a whole different experience. And all I could tell was just the love that you generated for each and every person. And that's just so evident of the current clients and all the former clients. But you really, and your team, really showed me just really what it took to do that kind of work. And I just think they were so fortunate to have you in their lives. So I'm sure the impact just ripples, but the countless memories, I mean, the other piece, other work piece is that you just made work fun. Like I enjoyed coming in every day and countless fun memories. And, I think the community that we were able to build and just all the fun, I guess, just the experiences that we were able to bring to the workplace and eject all those things. So it is not goodbye. It is continued forever. And I just wish you the best. I'm glad that there was this way that everyone could recognize you. So I miss and love everyone from NAFI NFI. It's so good to see everyone. And Mary Ann, I hope this day and this moment is special for you. So
Absolutely.
Love you.
Love you too, Jackie. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's so awesome. It's like a homecoming. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sharon Bogdan.
Mary Ann.
Sharon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I work with you in a very different way than everyone else. I'm not a program person. I'm an administrator. But I can tell you, I started working with you back on Harbor Street. right? We were in Harbor Street. And that laugh of yours brought joy to me every time I heard it. I'll never forget the story you told about the screeching coming from the kitchen. And even to this day, it makes me laugh just thinking about that story. But, you know, you've always exuded kindness and caring. So, and that's one of the things that I love about you the most. I am going to miss you. Although we don't work together on a daily basis, I always know that you're there. But as Jackie said, it's not goodbye. It's just we'll see you in a different way. It won't be at NAFI, but you know, my car goes to New Hampshire. But yeah, Mary
And
Ann.
like Terry, you know my address.
Yes, she does.
Mary Ann, I know your address, yeah. And I'll never forget the day that you brought your daughter down and we went swimming in the pool and, you know, so we've had a lot of
Was
wonderful
that
memories.
rich uncle of yours who was throwing quarters in the pool?
Crazy, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, that's more my crazy uncle than my rich uncle.
Well, you know, hey.
But it's been a pleasure, Mary Ann, working with you, and I look
Sharon,
forward
you
to
too.
seeing you very soon.
Yes,
Thank you,
absolutely.
Sharon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. Zach.
Zach. Huh.
Hello, Mary Ann.
Hey.
I just
The
wanted
clock
to.
still working?
I was literally going to see the clock is still keeping time. I just want to say thank you for, you know, being part of my return here to NFI. As I started with the organization in 2011, left for a little while, but then came back and you were part of that process. Also, thank you for, you know, supporting me with my growth here. For the little, you know, almost 2 years I got to work with you, and it's been a great pleasure. Then I'm going to do the corny kind of way out and use a Fred Rogers quote. Often when you think you're at the end of something, you're at the beginning of something else. And I just want to say thank you again. You're an incredibly kind soul, and it was a pleasure meeting you.
Zach, that's very sweet.
That's awesome. Noelle?
Oh, Mary Ann, it's so
Yes.
nice to see you on
Hi,
the
you
Zoom.
too.
It's just like comforting to
Oh.
see your face. So I think similar to what Karen and Jill were saying, I can remember the first time I ever met you. And it was at my very first NAFI conference that I had ever experienced. And you had come up and introduced yourself to me and knew that I had worked at THS. And from day one, I just always felt this special connection with you. Even though you were in Mass still and I didn't work directly with you, I always looked forward to seeing you at the conferences. And right, like a pocket pal, you were just always happy. And I just wanted to like, wow, it'd be cool if she worked in New Hampshire. Unbeknownst to us.
So it was
fast
you.
forward. And you always just spoke so highly of our program, and you were just such a, like Zach said, just a kind soul. Even just once a year I saw you. And then to have you come to THS was such a blessing. I can remember the day Jan had texted me and said, hey, give me a call. I have news for you. And it was to say that you were coming on board. And I thought for sure she must have been joking because it was the joke, right? Everyone knows it was the joke. It's Mary Ann's dream job. And little did you know it would be right before a pandemic.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have gotten through if it wasn't for you. You, in the chaos, the craziness of a huge program, always stayed loving and caring and understanding. You were more than just a supervisor. You were more than just a boss. We adored you and loved you and couldn't have done it without you. And
great team.
Yeah, we did. And right through lots of laughs and duct taping gowns on each other and lots of tears and craziness, you were our rock, you were our mentor.
it was a blessing that you came to us. And I think that's why, because we couldn't have gotten through that time without you. And we have such fond memories of you. The clients miss you terribly, talk about you often. And we're all blessed to have you have come through our work life and our personal life. And we'll always have our Mary Annisms, if that's a thing. And what would Mary Ann say? And what would Mary Ann do? And just the kindness and the compassion that you brought to our team and our participants in the hardest time of any of our lives. We will forever be thankful for, and we miss you and we love you. And I'm so happy to know you'll get to spend this time with your family, but please stay in touch. Absolutely.
Love
Absolutely. I
you
appreciate
so
you
much.
reaching out.
Yeah, love you.
Thank you, Noelle. Thank you, Amanda.
Hey, Mary Ann. Wanted to say congratulations and enjoy your time. One of my favorite moments of you in the office, I had to bring my little one in. I think she was about 2.5, maybe 3. And I hear her giggling, and then I hear you belly laughing down the hallway. And you're jumping in and out of your office door in the hallway, making her laugh, which then made the entire office begin to laugh. I loved your playfulness, your energy. You were always, supervisions turned into laugh sessions more often than not. And you'll be greatly missed, and I hope we stay in touch.
Sure we will. It's been my pleasure to work with you as well.
Thanks, Amanda. Go ahead, Sandy.
Hi, I just wanted to say hi, Mary Ann, first of all, because
Sandy.
I don't know when's the last time we spoke or I've seen you.
You look like you're on a tropical island.
I wish I was.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you call in on vacation.
but yeah, it's great to see you again, and congratulations on your retirement. And I also just wanted to share that, well, first of all, you hired me like 10 years ago, like this month, actually. So you're like the face, the beginning of my NFI career for me. And I also just want to share like the memory, like this very office. I know you can't see it because of my background, but this is actually the office where I picture you the most in the beginning, because this house was opened with you and Donna, Champy Lane. And I remember working like 3 to 11 shifts. And I remember you being here, like sometimes up to 11 o'clock, like doing things as basic as like meds or scheduling or just all that work, just really like having your hands in there and really being supportive and just here to answer questions to just, you know, us entry-level staff. So I always had a great respect for that. And that's something that like left an impression in my mind 10 years later.
Obviously, I made a good decision because you're still there and doing a fabulous job. So
Very
Thank you,
nice.
Sandy.
Ah,
That was nice.
thanks, Sandy. Joel? Joel, are you out of your paper bag? Just worried about
Oh,
it.
yeah. I got out of that okay. Kate helped me out of this. So, hi, Marion. How you doing?
Joel, good.
Good to see you. I
You
miss
too.
having you in next door to me, my office.
Yes,
You know,
I
we
bet you get more work done though. Must be
sometimes.
quieter.
Still doing a lot of wandering around, as you know. So, but I miss our lunch times, because that was always the most boisterous time of the day. It was always group of people. Jackie was there, and Terry and Michelle and all of the whole gang, and that's, to me, is the best part about NFI, is how much people get together and talk to each other. And you're always one of those you know, centers of that, you know, socialization and joy. So I really appreciated that. And when you moved up to North, we missed that. So I'm glad we're getting to say hello, but also say good luck and congratulations on your retirement. So I wish you well.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Joel. Christina?
Hi, Marianne. First,
Hey,
I didn't realize my camera wasn't working until a little bit ago. So I don't think it will work unless I restart, which I don't want to do right now, because this has been so captivating to be a part of. And I echo everything that everyone else has said. You've touched so many lives. And it is so fun to think back to our days in the office together, you know, especially given the weirdness of the last 2 years of office life. I think happily back to the pre-normal, the pre-oddity, the old normal. we worked hard, we laughed hard, and we had a lot of fun along the way. And I just wanted to say that you've always been just such an inspiration, as a coworker, as a mother, and such a source of support. And it really has been a true privilege and honor to work with you and know you. And I wish you all the best.
Thanks, Christina. Very sweet. I
Thank
think one
you.
of our first, I think when we first started getting to know each other, we had gone away on a retreat with the NFI folks.
Yeah, you wonder if those days are going to come back. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't give her a treat now.
Well, Mary Ann, there's a lot of love here for you, and it's well deserved.
Very sweet.
Would you like to say anything to this group
Can I
of
say
people?
something quickly?
Oh, there's someone else.
I don't know how to actually wave my hand. I don't know how to raise my hand.
Oh, no,
thing.
you're good. Go ahead, Matthew. Thank you.
Hey, Matthew.
Hi, I've been doing Zoom meetings for 2 years through this whole COVID virus, and I still don't know how to do that raise hand thing. So, Mary Ann, I wanted to make sure I've been on the floor with the clients for a little while for the meeting, so I want to make sure I came in and said something to you before you left for the end of the meeting. It's been an absolute honor to work with you. You are one of the greatest people I've ever gotten to know. I will always treasure the time that we spent together and all the time you had mentoring me and the one-on-one talks we had where you gave me some of the best advice that I've ever gotten. And sometimes we just talked about things that didn't make any sense or that didn't matter. We just talked. And you helped guide us through some of the hardest years that we've ever had to do. Some of the most difficult decisions that we've ever had to make in all the years that I've worked here at NFI. So I wanted to say thank you so much for your time here. I know NFI THS Concord was only a small portion of your 40 great years here, but we really appreciate all your hard work.
Well, I appreciate that, Matthew. It was an absolute pleasure working with you. I think you're one of the best quiet, unsung heroes.
Thank you, Matthew. Was there anybody else who's desperately waving their arms in the audience that wanted to say? Oh, Mike has actually figured out how to get his hand up. Go ahead, Mike.
Mary Ann, it's so great to see you, and best wishes in your retirement. I appreciate your wisdom and kindness over the years, and at Harbor Street, and like everybody else has mentioned, your infectious laugh. And I remember I had a small crew in the basement there, and we'd hear you laughing the hallway. Oh, who's that? That's Mary Ann, and sort of go out.
It wasn't always appreciated by all, but
it was by me. So if you were having a tough day, that always made things better. So it's great to see you, and again, best wishes in your retirement.
Thanks, Mike, very much.
Thanks, Mike. Justin, you have your hand up now.
Hi, Mary Ann.
Hey, Justin.
Good to see you.
Too.
Yeah, I just wanted, well, first I just want to say thank you for hiring me. You know, that was a taking a chance on someone kind of new, and I'm going to share a memory of you used to come around when I first moved into that clinician role, and you would come to the office and kind of sit down every once in a while, and I would first be like, oh, the boss is here, like what's going on? But then it kept happening, and it was genuine, just kind of check in to see how things were going. And I really looked forward to those times. And I think that just exemplifies like the same for the participants here, how much they kind of learned that you cared about them. And I think that's the inspiration I take from you. And I thank you for that. And good luck in retirement.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks very much. I'm glad things are working out well for you.
It's beautiful. Anybody? Oh, Steve has a hand up.
I do have a hand up. Hi, Mary Ann.
Hey, Steve.
I'm sorry I'm a bit late. I missed the video, but I believe it was through some highly unfortunate set of circumstances that my invitation got lost in the mail. I don't know what happened, but I got Lydia was nice enough to shoot me the link. So here I am. And I do remember that day very well in the office when Dr. Bacall said, "What is that screeching?"
Oh, jeez.
That's
Look, I
screeching.
have no idea what he's talking about.
And yes, very well, but I also remember many, many days going back 40 years ago to what, 1981, 82. We share so many memories, and one of the things, and I believe I said it in the video, was that you've just been a giver all your life. I mean, you know, saw how you worked with us, mentored us to bring people out of Danvers State Hospital who'd been there 30, 40 years and transitioned into the community-based system. And you just kept giving and giving and giving to the staff you supervised and to the people that we served. And now is the time to be good to yourself, and to connect with the things that make you happy, because if there's anyone who deserves it, it's you. And we saw each other for lunch right before your surgery. And I know you've been through a lot, and this is not goodbye. And I hope that we can continue when you're well, and we'll have more of those lunches.
I owe you a lunch.
All right. Okay, you do. So not goodbye. You owe me a lunch, Mary Ann, and make sure it's a good place too.
I will. I
know
will.
how I
I don't know
am.
if I'll
All
let you
right.
pick it, but I'll make sure it's a good place.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. I'm gonna have to figure out where that invite went. My apologies there, my friend. Glad you're here. So anybody else before we turn it over to Mary Ann? All right, Mary Ann.
Okay, so well, I have to say, wow, I'm speechless. I am taken aback. I've never been to a Zoom retirement celebration, and I wasn't sure what to expect. And you guys, and if I North have, again, far exceeded my expectations or my thoughts. Yeah, it seems kind of surreal to be leaving after such a long period of time. And although I was only in New Hampshire for the past 2.5 years, you couldn't find a better group of people to be working with. You know, I remember first starting in the career, starting at Danvers State Hospital, actually, and working with a variety of populations there. I found my passion. It didn't take long, and I've always been so appreciative of an agency to give me an agency and supervisors to afford me the opportunity to work with people in roles that I, you know, had wanted to do since my first day on my first job at Danvers State Hospital. And so I've been very appreciative. I find that I have worked with some of the most caring, smart, mental health advocates over the years. And, you know, I've always been happy to be a part of that group of people, you know, kind of providing good services to some of our most vulnerable citizens. I appreciate everybody taking the time to stop in and to make comments and participate in the little video snippets. That's been great. And I appreciate NFI as much as they seem to appreciate me. So it's been mutually satisfying all these years.
Well, Mary Ann, we love you. We thank you for all of your work. We wish you the very best as you move forward into this next phase of life. There's a few people in the house here that have done that already. So I think you might be able to get some advice from Karen or Steve and anyone. We're all here. And we just thank you because you have given so much to so many and made such a difference. Just by evidence of what people are saying here, but also how those of us that have known you for a long time have known consistently you're someone who's made a difference in people's lives. And as Steve said, you're a giver. And we just thank you so, so much for your work. And we hope this little Zoom makes you realize how much we appreciate you. And,
Absolutely.
just
Like I
want to
said-
thank everybody for coming together, because Mary Ann definitely is someone that we deserve to celebrate. She's a fantastic person. Let's give it up to her right now, everyone.
Oh,
Let's
thank
have it,
you.
see it. Woohoo!
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mary Ann.
Thanks. Very
Everybody,
nice.
thank you, Mary Ann. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. This has been great.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
We love you,
Talk to
Mary
you later.
Ann.
Thanks. Love you guys too. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Mary Ann.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I know so many people talking. I just wanted to say good luck, and it was lovely working with you.
Thanks, Cassandra. You
I
too.
love that. I
Take
love
care.
it. Yeah. This is sort of like we can talk on the way out of the room, like we used to do. We would just say, hey, that wasn't that fun. That was great. I'm good to see
That
you.
was
How
great.
are you?
Great. Great. Thank you.
All right. Stay in touch, Mary Ann. We'll stay in touch.
All righty, will do.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.